Hey, what's up you guys? It's Courtney. Welcome back to CAJ Fitness. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than the last one. Last one was a fitness video. Today we're just going to be talking more on the nutrition side. So yeah, let's talk about carbs. So I guess the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I feel like a lot of people, when trying to lose weight, seem to want to completely eliminate all carbs from their diet. There's like this huge stigma around carbs, like people almost become scared of them when trying to lose weight. So basically, I just kind of want to get into why completely eliminating carbs from your diet is not the way to go if you are trying to maintain, weight loss long term. So if you're someone who is trying to lose weight and keep it off while also incorporating carbs every step of the way, I encourage you to keep watching and we'll get right into it. Also, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to comment your thoughts down below, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on our other social medias. We got Facebook, we got Instagram. So yeah, keep up with us and let's get into it. So first things first, what exactly are carbs? Well, to put it simply, carbs are sugars, starches, and fibers that occur naturally in different foods. So when carbs in the form of sugars and starches are digested, they are broken down into glucose, which in turn converts to energy, and that's what fuels our body. So dietary fiber, on the other hand, while it is also a carb, just like sugars and starches, it works differently. And so because your body takes longer to digest fiber, what it's going to do is give you that full feeling a lot longer, and it's also going to give you more energy over a longer amount of time. With fiber, rather than just turning into glucose and then giving you kind of that insulin spike or that sugar rush, it's a much longer process. It passes through the stomach and then through the intestines and through the colon, and you know the rest. So that is a much longer process than the breakdown of starches and sugars, which is why your body is able to use it for so much longer. Okay, so now that we've gotten all the textbook boring stuff out of the way, the question is, good carbs, bad carbs. Which carbs are good and which carbs are bad? So one of our main goals and one of our focuses constantly with CAJ Fitness will always be to make things as simple for you guys as possible. So simply put, when you think good carbs, think, whole foods that are high in fiber, your fruits, your vegetables, your whole grains, and of course, the bad carbs. We all love them. Anybody, even if you're new to the whole health and fitness world, can probably take a pretty good guess at what would be considered a bad carb. But just for the record, when you think bad carb, consider foods that have refined sugars and are low in fiber. Things like, certain cereals, things like white rice and pastas made with white flour, processed stuff, fried foods, all those things, bad carbs, unfortunately, because they're delicious, let's be honest. So another burning question, I guess, is, if there are good carbs and bad carbs, and good carbs are so good, why is there still such a stigma around carbs in general? Shouldn't people just be eating the good carbs, eliminating the bad carbs, and still see success? Well, I feel like between all of the different diets that become trendy here and there, and just a lot of misinformation or information that's true to a certain extent, but just not thoroughly explained. With all of that going on, I feel like we are kind of conditioned to believe the very, very simple fact that carbs turn to sugar and sugar can turn to fat within the body. And we just leave it at that. And when you're trying to go on a diet to lose fat, you don't want to eat something that's going to turn into fat in your body, correct? That makes enough sense. But again, this is a very, very unexplained truth. It's a very simple fact, and there is a lot more to it than that. And the fact that a lot of people don't really realize kind of the science behind that, I think is why a lot of people are so scared of carbs when they're trying to lose weight. So as we've already kind of gone over before, what happens when we eat these, bad carb or empty calorie foods, as I like to call them, is your body metabolizes them really, really quickly into glucose, for sugar. So once you have this blood glucose spike in your system, it actually triggers the production of more insulin, and that in turn actually triggers fat storage. So you want to be really careful about how many bad carbs you are consuming, because these things make it really, really easy for the body to turn on that fat store trigger. The fact that fiber-rich foods, or the good carbs, actually take a lot longer to digest over time is a good thing, because that means you don't have that big insulin spike, that big glucose spike that you get with the sugars and starches, which also in turn means that you have more of an opportunity to use that energy that the fiber gives your body over the span of 2 or 3 hours. You also get the benefit of all the nutrients that those foods have. These fibrous foods are typically really high in vitamins and minerals and all kinds of different nutrients. On top of that, they typically help to prevent all kinds of different ailments, things from diabetes to heart disease to numerous different cancers. And on top of that, they also promote a healthy digestive system, because fiber is what keeps the bowels moving. So what are some of my favorite good carbs, you ask? Literally no one asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyways, because why not? Number 1, black beans. I love black beans. They're actually one of my favorite foods, like, ever. There's so many different things you can do with them, but they're considered a good carb. They're really, really rich in fiber, and they're rich in protein. So if you are somebody who has ever considered going meatless, just even cutting down on meat, or you're just somebody who wants to get your protein up in general, black beans are the way to go. 1 cup of black beans contains about 9 grams of fiber and about 12 grams of protein, which is really good for something that's not meat, you know? So I've actually dabbled in veganism and vegetarianism here and there, and black beans are always one of my go-tos for making sure that I keep my protein up if I'm, trying to gain muscle or whatever, or just in general, because protein's important too. Black beans are also high in a number of different vitamins and minerals, including folate, which promotes muscle growth, and copper, which is good for strengthening your tendons. So this is like a lifter's dream, guys. Black beans are the thing. Okay, so favorite good carb number 2, apples. Who doesn't love apples, right? Like, not only are they amazingly delicious, but they are a great source of fiber, vitamin C, and potassium. So if you've ever had like a Charlie horse and they're like, oh, go eat a banana, like you're lacking potassium. Well, apples have that too. So not only that, but because of the fact that they are high in fiber and low in calories, they make a really good addition to any weight loss plan you might be planning on trying. And to me, they're kind of like an indulgence, because they're one of the fruits that are super sweet naturally. Helps me to curb my sugar cravings when I'm tightening up. So number 3, sweet potatoes. I'm gonna be real, sweet potatoes are not one of my favorite foods, but they make the good carb list because they provide a lot of different nutrients. If you know me, you know that I am obsessed with the starchy, delicious white potatoes, the ones they make fries out of, those ones. But sweet potatoes make the good carb list because of the fact that they have such an impressive nutrient and fiber content, and they actually help you burn fat. Sweet potatoes contain vitamin A, C, and B6, which are all great sources of natural energy for the body. They also contain an antioxidant, which stabilizes blood sugar levels and lowers insulin resistance, which actually helps you prevent those carbs from turning into fat. And the last one, broccoli. I know not everybody's into broccoli. They tell you when you're a kid, like, oh, eat your broccoli, whatever. Like, guys, we should eat our broccoli, honestly. Not only is it a good carb, it's got lots of different nutrients, but it also is great for the prevention of a bunch of different cancers. They just have so many different health benefits. Broccoli, along with other cruciferous vegetables like kale and cauliflower, are also rich in vitamin C, which is awesome for those of us who are trying to lose some belly fat, because apparently that actually promotes lowering of your cortisol levels in stressful situations. But the reason that this is cool, and the reason that this relates, is because cortisol is a hormone that is produced by your adrenal gland. It's considered the stress hormone because that's what your adrenal gland produces when you're in a stressful situation. Your body starts to produce more of it, and this eventually will trigger fat stores in your belly region. So lower cortisol in stressful situations can equal less belly fat. So eat your broccoli, friends. So is cutting carbs altogether ever a good idea? If you ask me, my answer is always going to be no, because I believe that skinny doesn't always equal healthy. Not even that I believe that that's just a fact of life. You can be skinny and still be very unhealthy on the inside. And at CAJ Fitness, we are all about being well-rounded in our health and fitness. And you can't be fit if your nutrition is off, you know? You can be strong in the gym, but if you're not strong in the kitchen, you're gonna see that deficit. If you're cutting out the good carbs, that also means you're cutting out a huge amount of beneficial nutrients and vitamins and minerals that your body needs. And your overall performance in your health and fitness journey, or lack thereof, is gonna reflect that. So remember that overall, when consumed correctly, carbs can be a huge benefit to your body. They are necessary. They're a necessary macronutrient that your body needs to sustain energy and to like survive and be healthy. You just gotta be smart about it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you took something away from it. And I hope that if you were somebody who was a little resistant to adding carbs into your diet or into whatever program you're doing, I hope this video gave you a little peace of mind and kind of put you in a new mindset and a new direction of how you look at carbs now. Again, please make sure you like this video, comment down below your thoughts, any opinions, any other facts. If I got anything wrong, throw it down there in the comments. Again, we're students just as much as we're teachers here at CAJ Fitness, so I'm open to any of your comments. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure you follow us on our other social media. Make sure you hit the notification button so that next time we upload, you will know about it right away. We have a lot of new content coming, more fitness videos coming, some dance fitness choreo coming. We're gonna try some things, but yeah, more content is gonna be rolling out really soon. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications, follow us on our other social media, and I'll see you in the next one.